Hello.
Hello. We are live today. Thank you for coming today. I'm Sandra Roman. I'm real estate agent with Keller Williams Points North. And today I'm here with my friend Denise. Hi, Denise. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Sandra?
Just perfect.
Good, good. So, my name is Denise Lanzarone, also a real estate agent with Keller Williams. I am a senior real estate specialist, and we created this series together to just educate people on some senior services that are available out there. Just want to do a community service. A lot of people don't know about all of these things, and it's a good resource. So we hope you enjoy our series. This is the second one we're doing. We'll have another one next week, and we'll run for the next 5 weeks, Monday at 4:00. And we'd love for you to join us.
Where they can join us, Denise?
What?
Where they can join us. Today
They
we
can
are
join
live
us.
in 3 places. We are in my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. You can find me as Sandra Roman Real Estate. And we are on Denise Facebook page as well. What's the name of your page?
Denise Lanzarone, your local realtor. So you can find me there. You can tune in and you can see the recording there as well. Just
They
some
can
great
find it on
information.
Instagram, right?
And Instagram. Yep. Denise
Follow
Lanzarone.
Denise on Instagram and on Facebook too. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me as Sandra Roman Real Estate everywhere. You can find Denise as Denise Lanzarone, your local realtor.
Yep.
Your local realtor everywhere. And today, what is the topic of today? Episode number 2.
So this is our number 2. Last time we were together, we just talked about my role as a real estate agent and our roles as real estate agents and senior real estate specialists. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Diana Zagarello, and she is.
Yeah, go.
Okay, she is from Caring Transitions, which is a senior relocation company, and so who knew there was who even knew that existed? I didn't know, but
I didn't either.
It's a great service out there, and we're going to bring her on and let her tell us a little bit about what she does.
Applauses. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Denise. Hi, Sandra. Thank you for having me on today.
No, thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Diana Zagariello. I'm from Caring Transitions of Long Island. We are certified relocation and transition specialists, just like Denise mentioned. We're senior move managers. We can help people through the entire process of moving. And I can get into details about that in a few moments. But we're all over Long Island. My office is I'm a home-based office. I'm in Merrick, but I work all over Nassau County, into Suffolk County, a little bit into Queens. And there are a couple other Caring Transitions offices now on Long Island. And we work together. We each have our own territories, but we help people through all phases of their move process, or a clean out process if there was a death. We can take care of all of it. And you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's Caring Transitions of Long Island. You'll see on both of those sites, you'll see things that we have for sale, if we have auctions coming up, and just general, information about what we do.
And where is Caring Transitions? What do they do exactly? Explain me a little bit more, because I don't know.
Well, a lot of people don't know. I'm sorry. The sun just is coming in at the perfect angle.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what we can do is we can do a whole lot of things, or we can just pick and choose what works for the client. When I say a whole lot of things, I mean we can help people with sorting and organizing. We can, in regards to their downsizing, they need to figure out, well, what can I bring with me? We can do space planning. I have online program that I can create 3D pictures and videos for clients so they can see what their current furniture looks like in their new space. So it's a really
Okay.
cool way to help them visualize, because a lot of people see things visually, or understand
But
things visually.
it's only for seniors,
Well,
or
our
it's
target,
towards them.
yeah, our target market is seniors. And the reason for that mostly is seniors are the ones that really need the help.
Okay.
Physically, they're unable to do the work themselves. Perhaps there's some mental issues going on, which prevents them from being able to organize and
Mhm.
see the process through. So that's our
Okay.
target audience. But really, if you want somebody else to take over your move, we'll do it. Absolutely, no problem.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, the seniors have the added issue, most of them, right? That they're in their
Mhm.
homes for a long time. They've accumulated so many things, and then
Yeah.
they don't know what to do with them.
yeah,
Um,
easily
Yeah.
45, 50, 60 years they're in a home, and they're completely overwhelmed with the idea of moving, because it's hard enough to move when you're younger, let
yeah.
alone when you're possibly 80 years old.
My mom is having a super hard time
Yeah,
getting rid of a lot of stuff that she has.
exactly. It's to let go of those things. You try to
Yeah.
pass them on to your family members, and nobody wants them.
Mhm.
Because the kids nowadays, they don't collect anything anymore.
No.
So
Mhm.
grandma's china or her Hummel collection, nobody wants it. So
Yeah. So
that's really hard for seniors to let go of. So we try to gently help them through that process.
that's
And
good.
what are the services that you offer?
Okay, so we have the sorting, the organizing, this space planning. We can actually do the packing.
Mhm.
We can get move quotes. We're not actually movers, so we'll get the movers to come in, give us quotes. We'll
Okay.
oversee the move, meaning we'll be there moving day, making sure everything is put on that moving truck. And then if it's a local move, we can meet the moving truck at the new location and unpack everything. So
Mhm.
literally by the end of day 1 or 2, their new home is done, unpacked, and ready to live in.
So you move them from within the same city, like to a big, from
Wherever,
a big
yeah.
house to a smaller house.
Or let's say they're moving from a house to assisted living. We'll
Okay.
take care of the entire process from start to finish.
And
Yeah.
what happened with all the stuff that they have?
Yeah. So, okay. So after they've moved and they've taken the things that they're able to keep with them, we go back to their old home and we deal with everything left behind. We try to sell it. Right now, the way I'm doing sales is I do private sales with my private buyers, and I do online auctions with our website, ctbids.com. And it's a proprietary website to Caring Transitions that holds auctions. And what's phenomenal about it is we are up to almost 400,000 registered users.
Wow.
So you have not just, we've eliminated having the estate sale because now we have access to a nationwide collection of buyers. So it's a great way to
Wow,
get rid of
that's awesome.
smaller things. Yeah, it's really it's basically blew up during COVID
Yeah.
because people realized, well, I don't want people in my home, but I really want to try to
Mhm.
liquidate some of my things and make some room.
Yeah. So you were able to do that online.
Yeah, so we do auctions online. So we do the auctions, we do the private sales, and then once we're done selling things, we donate as much as we can.
Okay.
We pack it up, we arrange for donation pickups, and we get it donated. So that tax deductible receipt goes back to the client.
Yeah.
Okay. What would be like the process? For example,
Hmm.
me, I have my parents.
Yes.
They want to move to a smaller house.
Okay.
What do I do?
Okay. Well, first of all, you would give me a call and say, come over, and I'll do what's a free consultation at the house.
Okay.
So I'll come to the house, I'll talk to them about the services that we can offer. They'll show me around, let's see what the house looks like. How much do we need to deal with? We look not just in the house, we're looking in the basement, the attic, the garage, the sheds, every part of the property that would need to be cleared out. So we do that. And then at the end of the consultation, I'll put an estimate together, and then they decide what services they'd like me to help them with. and we go from there.
Okay. I read on the information that I have here that you have a certification. It's what, CTR,
I know
CTS,
the acronym always gets me. It's
CRTS.
Senior Relocation and Transition Specialist. Basically, what it means is we've studied and we've taken exams to ensure that we are helping seniors the best way we should be helping them. We're cognizant of hoarding situations. We're cognizant of how to pack things so they don't break. All the situations that might come up with a senior and with moving.
So
Just
it's
like
so much,
Denise has the SRES. So I'm sure with that too, you had to go through certain training and then you take a test at the end to say, okay, now you're certified to help seniors in the real estate market.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your service is so much better than a lot of the services out there that just come in with a dumpster and just dump everything. I've had people do that. They call somebody and they just clean out the house. Everything that's in there just goes in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Just kind of sad.
It kills me for a lot of reasons. One is that I'm a big proponent of the environment, and I believe in trying to upcycle things, recycle things. There are so many people in need out there. There's no reason why we should be throwing things away when, maybe just take a little effort and find the people that need a bed or need a dresser and give it away.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's heartbreaking to the senior.
Yes.
Get thrown away. Those things are important to them.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of people will look at us and, they obviously our services aren't free, but they'll look at us and they say, well, you know what? I like the way you're taking care of my things. We're respectful of their things.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like they've been living in that house like forever. They have the kids, toys,
trophies,
the trophies
yearbooks
from high school, yearbooks, and then we move out of the house and we don't take anything with us. We just move.
True. It's so true.
That happened with my mom. She had like, oh, I have all this stuff that it's here, it's yours. What I'm gonna do with it? And I'm like, I don't know.
I know. It's true. I generally, when I walk into a situation like that, I try to tell the client, listen, give your kids a deadline. And if they don't get their stuff out by the deadline, then tell them I'm selling it or I'm throwing it away or I'm donating it. Because they've had
what another tip can you give parents that have kids that already move out and are married or are
I know. It happens.
What other tip can you give them to kind of get rid of stuff before,
Yeah, you know what? This is a great tip. And I try to tell people this all the time, is you have stuff that you want your kids to have, or maybe your grandchildren to have, but at this moment in life, it's just not the right time to give it to them. Whether they're too young, they're not interested, whatever the case might be. Take either a shoebox, like a plastic tote shoebox, or something up to the size of a tote bin, plastic bin, and put a label on it for each of you, let's say your grandchildren or your children, whoever it might be, and put items in there that you think would be important to them down the line. Maybe some Christmas ornaments, maybe some letters, whatever it might be, and put them in the bin and tuck it away or give it to them and say, this is like you have grandchildren. Say, this is for the kids when they're adults. Please hold on to it for them. But don't overload them with too much stuff. Just keep it to one bin.
Good idea. That's a great idea, actually. I like it.
I think Denise is going to start doing that.
Thinking about it, yeah.
Do you have a lot of stuff, Denise?
Don't we all?
Well, yeah. I don't think I do, but I probably do. I'm in this house 40 years, so
yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot.
Let me add another tip to that. When you do it, make sure you write a little tiny note with the item saying what it is and why it was important to you. So that way they understand that when the time comes.
No, that's nice.
It's also a nice touch too, because one day when we leave this earth, they will have that handwritten note from you.
Yes.
which I still have from my grandmother. And it's
Yeah.
just this little tiny thing, but it's meaningful to me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. It's awesome.
Thank
Very
you.
good. So what else you
What
want to tell
is
us?
what is the most difficult thing to do when you are helping in seniors?
The most difficult thing to do, I think, is really just to deal with the emotional side of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really emotional for them to let go of things or to choose between 3 different items that they love all 3, but they can't have all 3.
Right.
That's really difficult to stay calm and help them through it, but at the same time, keep them moving along. You don't want to be cold and say, okay, let's make this decision. You want to gently, but effectively make that decision with them. That's really difficult part of it. And I
What
think,
about,
go ahead.
go ahead. I was going to say, what about dealing with the family?
Yeah.
A lot of times the families are the issue.
Sometimes it can be.
Yeah.
But in the end, my agreement is with my client.
Okay.
So they're the ones that have the final say.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And going back to the emotions, how do you help them go through that?
Just gently talk to them, say, I let them tell their story and then say, that's a wonderful story. You have great memories with it, but you don't really need the thing that it's attached to that memory anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And help
because
them.
it doesn't only apply to seniors, it applies to everybody. Because I have things that I haven't thrown away because it used to be when my son was 5.
Yeah.
He's 13. What?
My daughter is 15 and we still have her little kitchen set in the basement because she won't let go of it.
That's funny.
I thought you were not getting let go.
No, it's her. I'm ready to get rid of it. I want my basement back.
Yeah. That's it's really, it seems like it's not like a big deal, but you really get attached to.
Absolutely.
I have a visitor here. You get attached to. Yeah.
Oh, how adorable. Mine's in the other room. I wouldn't let her in here. She'd be a pain in the neck.
Yeah, she's a little one. And do you have any successful story or any story that you would like to share about, your services?
Good question. You know what? It's something actually kind of personal.
Okay.
My own dad passed away the end of June this year. And thank you. He was a collector of everything.
My goodness.
Everything. I mean, every room was jam-packed. And I have literally become one of my clients. From being the administrator on the estate and having to literally go through every single item in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It was emotional, and I really understood that. And I understand that especially now because we're in the selling of the house process. And it's truly, when people say it's bittersweet, that's so true. Because on the one hand, it's so overwhelmingly stressful and emotional. So you want to get it done. But on the other hand, once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the finality of it is difficult.
Yes. Because when the house is there, maybe your parents are not, but the memories and the space and the house is there. But when the house is sold and you cannot get inside the house anymore, now it's real that they are gone.
Yes, exactly. Right? Even that, I live in Merrick, he lives in Huntington, or he lived there. Won't have to make that drive anymore.
No.
The simpleness of the drive there. I said, well, I don't need to go there anymore once this is over. Yeah. I wonder how that will feel. So I definitely get it more. I understand my clients even more now, which I think is helpful to do the job better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always good to go through the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they're feeling. Absolutely.
It's true.
It's great.
And going back to Denise a little bit, now I was thinking, what happens when you sell the house? Do you have to Well, I think everybody does. When we're selling a house, you have to deal with emotions as well, even though if it's not your parents. But in this series, we're talking about seniors.
Yeah.
So how you as a specialist uh, like have to deal with feelings too, and with emotional situations. How do you handle them?
A lot of patience, a lot of listening,
Yep.
uh, because it's very. I mean, it's an emotional thing to sell your house anyway. But
Yeah.
for seniors that possibly have been raised their children there and have been in the house for a number of years, it's very very emotional for them. Um, you hear how many times you hear, "I'm going to die in this house." Sometimes that doesn't
My
happen. They have to go.
husband. My husband, he wants to die in this house. You say that.
So yeah, you just have to be patient and listen a lot. And I've done a lot of visits and phone calls,
Yeah.
just reassuring the sellers about their home. And of course, the family is always important. If the family is supportive, then it's very helpful also, because
Oh, definitely.
they're going to listen to their family above you anyway. But
Mhm. And I wanted to ask you, Diana, what about the people that helped you? Do they have to be certified? Do they have special training?
I've trained them all. So with
Oh.
my business, it's my business. And the people that work under me most of them have worked for me for 5 years. They've almost been
Mm,
with me for the entire time I've had this office. It's 7 years. Oh my gosh, almost 7 years now.
wow.
So they've been through everything with me, and everything that we do, I've done myself. So I've trained them, and I think they're better at it than I am now.
don't tell them that.
Do you have any kind of insurance? Do you need like insurance to do
Absolutely.
your job, or it's not like
Yes,
necessary?
yes, yes. My employees, I'm fully insured. My employees with workers' comp. I have liability coverage. Yeah, we have to be insured. God forbid somebody gets hurt or we break something or something,
Yeah.
Mhm.
whatever the case might be. I won't go into a home without it. And I think it's important for homeowners to make sure whoever they have in their home is insured. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how can people contact you for a free estimate, or what's it, consultation?
Yeah, consultation, estimate, whatever you want to call it. They can call me at 516-34. I'm saying that too fast. Sorry.
Yes. But
516.
anyway, we're going to put it down on the
Yeah,
description box.
340-1135 is my main line, and they'll get a message to me. You can also, message me through my Facebook page, Instagram, any of those ways. I also have a website at www.caringtransitionsli.com, where you can learn more about our services.
That's
What I'm
awesome.
missing? Nothing, Denise? Something
What?
you want to, it's something you want to say? What I'm missing? Nothing?
Nothing. Nope.
No, I think we're good. Yeah, very informative, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for
Um,
having me.
and
Yes. What's next? When is going to be our next event?
our next event is going to be next Monday at the same time, 4 o'clock.
Mhm.
We're going to be having our guest is going to be Christina Pazmino from Sunrise Seniors
Oh, yeah.
Living in Dix Hills.
Mhm.
So she's going to talk about, if seniors have to possibly transition into assisted living and the services that they offer there. They have some interesting things there that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, it's true. Senior
So,
living is fantastic. If you've never visited an assisted living, visit. It's basically like a hotel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My mother-in-law was at Sunrise, so
Okay.
very familiar with Sunrise and
Yes.
a lot of the other facilities I've been to. So yeah, some of them are gorgeous, and
Mhm.
movie theaters
Yep.
and cafes, and
Yeah. Golf simulators I saw in one, and gyms. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Incredible.
So she's going to be our next guest, and we hope everybody tunes in again next week at 4 o'clock. on my page, Denise Lanzarone, your local realtor, or Instagram,
For
Denise
Instagram.
Lanzarone. There's a bug flying around here.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'd love to see on Sandra's page. We'd love to see you again.
Yeah, remember to follow us on Instagram. Follow Denise, follow Diana, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you for being here. If you want to get at the end of the series, we're going to put a manual together. So if you want a copy of it with all the information that we are sharing in this 6 weeks or 5, whatever it is, please put your name and your email. It's a link on the description box in Denise's and me and my Facebook and everywhere. It's the on the description box. You're going to find a link. Just put your name and your email so we can send you the manual at the end of the series, so you can have all the information all together. And we'll see you. Don't forget to subscribe, to share this video. It's very important. If you know somebody that might need this information, share the information with them. That's why we're doing this, for people to know. I haven't seen a lot of information for seniors. All the information we're putting together, it's for Long Island, New York, but it can be helpful wherever you are. And if you have questions, put your questions on the comments. And again, we'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me. Thanks,
Adios.
everybody. Bye.
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 Hold on. Let me here. And broke.